Elite Gaming versus WHALES in the CWL Week 4. Who will win, guys? I'm your host, Judo Sloth. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe for all of my Clash of Clans content. We're starting out here whilst people are joining the chat with a Townhall 11v11 triple by DJ. So as you can see, many people in my streams in previous weeks hyping up DJ. They know how much of a beast attacker he is, and he's already got us a Townhall 11 triple. He comes in from the west hand side of the base here today and getting good value from that kill squad. Obviously taking out the enemy CC, gets the enemy queen there as well, very importantly, and going to use the lava loon portion nice and quickly here from the top area of the base. But most importantly, you can see very similar to his attack last week, 2 weeks ago, sorry, when he got that triple. He's now carved that route of the base. His balloons are moving right the way around and just closing in. Notice how quickly he is getting them balloons in so that the main bulk can move right over the core of the base. Welcome everyone that is just joining. We did do a test stream not too long ago in order to test out YouTube and Twitch. So today, guys, we are live on YouTube Gaming and on Twitch. Welcome everyone from Twitch as well. DJ, my man, says Flamer Gaming. Yes, you called it. I know Flamer Gaming. You know how much DJ, he is a beast. I'm aware we have a live attack going, but I do want you guys to see the end of this one. As you can see, Lava Hound just clutching the end for them defenses. Minions and Lava Pups are going to clean up the rest of this base. We have, wait until you see the score, guys. This one is going to be a nail biter. We have about 1 hour and 15 minutes remaining, and when you see the score here, it's going to be an enjoyable hour, guys. I hope you are hyped for it. As you can see, let's dive into that live attack if we can. There is actually 2 of them on the way. You might have quickly seen the score there. WHALES with a decent advantage on stars at this point, but Elite Gaming with many attacks left. Skeleton, Andrew, Ali, welcome to the stream, everyone. Obviously, people just joining here on YouTube. Obviously, we did have the stream, the test stream, not too long ago in order to test it out onto Twitch as well. I hope that Twitch is working okay. I will check my my device and things in a second. But this dip attack, Lava Loon coming forward, and obviously, I mean, Elite Gaming, we are actually perfect this season at dip attacks. Haven't failed one as of yet. Fighting Irish, welcome from Twitch. That's awesome to see that it is working. I was going to try and check out that it was working after this one, so thank you for clarifying that with me. I really do appreciate it. This one, as you can see, plenty of balloons left over. He is going to get the triple here. Obviously, minions and lava pups cleaning up. So there we go. Another 3-star on the board for Elite Gaming. Like I said, we are at a little bit of a disadvantage in terms of stars on the board. It obviously always looks nice when you do have that lead, but you know, our guys are cool, calm, and collected. I know for a fact that they're just chipping away here, and they will be, you know, ready to really put up a fight towards the end of this war. I just switched from my phone to my PC because I'm talking guys at the clan that you made. Oh, I do appreciate that, Flamer Gaming. Let me know, drop in the chat right now when you get the next message what your in-game name is, and I'll be sure to promote you to Elder, because we do need to sort that out in the coming days, who we're going to choose to help us lead that clan. So as you can see then, 1 hour and 9 minutes remaining. WHALES only have 6 attacks left. However, very impressive on the board, 142 stars. They do have an 11v11 triple here against number 7, and they've obviously cleared pretty much everywhere else. 1 more star to pick up on a Townhall 10, but from there they've 2-starred all of our 11s. Fighting Irish, we will hopefully have time in the next few days for more people to join the clan, but I wasn't expecting so many people to join that quickly. I'm sure many people will leave the first day or two once the hype kind of settles down and we can really move forward and push from there. However, let's keep this stream Elite Gaming versus WHALES. You can see for Elite Gaming's side that we do also have that triple, the Townhall 11 triple, that my name is John Snow, says Flamer Gaming. I will remember that. So as you can see, we do have that 11 triple as well. However, we have many other stars down the board here that we can pick up in terms of them Townhall 10s. So it is definitely going to be a close one. We obviously have 18 attacks in order to try and get that done. So we'll just have to see how this one turns out. Again, I am kind of experimenting here. This is the first time that we've started streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so I hope it does work out okay. Welcome everyone that is just joining. I'll try my best to keep up with the chat. Savage, welcome from Twitch. It is good to see people joining that, and it just clarifies I don't need to kind of go off doing technical stuff to make sure that that is indeed working. We know that Twitch is working. Obviously I can see YouTube. I'm used to YouTube. That's all set up and running. I do feel like the test stream that we did before this had a lot more numbers, so I hope that notifications and things like that will start to get pushed out to the others on YouTube, because I noticed straight away the numbers skyrocketed on the test stream, and they're a little bit lagging here, so hopefully, I mean, you guys that wanted to see it, you're here, that is all that matters, but I hope the others that were hoping to see it as well do get that notification. Unrolak, welcome from Twitch. It's great to see a couple of people joining me there as well. It's the first time that I've done that. It's tops it off. Oh, welcome. That's awesome to see. Obviously, you're normally over here on YouTube. Great to see you over there on Twitch as well. I really wanted to utilize Twitch because I know that a lot of other CWL wars are obviously streamed on Twitch, and it just makes sense that you guys can kind of chop and change between our channels and make sure that you can stay up to date with all of the latest wars. No one wants to go chopping across to YouTube if you are a Twitch user, shall we say. So we have just over an hour left. I do try and hit the last hour and a half. In terms of the test stream, I was a little bit late there today in order to get that done. But like you can see, it is going to be a close one. WHALES have obviously came out the bag a little bit heavier. They've got the stars on the board that they needed, and you know, Elite Gaming, you've seen in recent weeks, we've really came to in the last couple of hours in order to pull things back. Both of these clans, interestingly, 2 wins and 1 loss. So it's definitely going to be a close one and a kind of a heated war in that the person that wins this really pushes themselves forward. I mean, towards thinking into the future, a playoff position. You know, 3 wins out of 4 would potentially be amazing, especially for us here at Elite Gaming. Fighting Irish prefers Twitch over YouTube, so that's awesome. And again, that's why I wanted to try streaming onto both platforms, because I appreciate many people that might want to watch us here at Elite Gaming might not get the chance if you don't watch YouTube. So, starting out this one, we're obviously coming in with a mass bowler style attack using the minions and a couple of single bowlers in order to just snipe off a couple of buildings. Always great in order to get that percentage, but also and that helps within time, but also more importantly to get that funnel. So that's already created on the left hand side with them bowlers and minions. Very nicely done. And then we have a queen walk coming down the right hand side. Obviously the main bulk of bowlers coming forward. Notably, we did have a golem there right onto that single target inferno. It does go down, but I think the golem's just about gone. Queen should be pretty good to walk around this right hand side. Unfortunately, the healers have locked onto a couple of bowlers here, which is definitely not what Ender wanted. Didn't want to have to use that queen ability, especially not with a single target inferno over the back of the base there. So we'll just have to see how this turns out. Healers have obviously locked back onto the queen at this point, but we've lost her ability. Not looking too bad though. I was just about to say, unfortunately not getting that archer tower, but actually the skeletons there did indeed help us in order to get that gone. Mr. Flip, welcome back to the stream. Great to see. I did see you streaming Brawl Stars there for a little bit, but obviously I was just unable to really watch it in terms of we were testing, making sure how things had gone before we started the CWL stream. I'm going to make you a moderator there on Twitch. Again, I've just started using Twitch, so I hope that has worked. And it looks, though, like we are going to, fingers crossed, get the 3 stars on this. We really need the healers to lock back across to the queen, which they will in a second once that king goes down. We do have a few defenses, and unfortunately, we do not have the queen's ability, which we really needed. The healers swapping across onto the bowlers has kind of cost us this raid, because it looks like as soon as this archer tower locks onto the queen, it's not going to be enough. So unfortunate. However, I'm sure we have faith now from seeing that attack that we can go ahead and get the 3 stars there. Obviously, healers aren't going to do anything. Very, very unlucky. Would have been very nice to get them ones on the board for sure. And get another Townhall 10v10 triple, because I think when I was looking at this beforehand, WHALES were still ahead on Townhall 10v10 triples. Obviously the 11s is really what is deciding these wars at the moment, and one apiece in terms of them, so hopefully we can indeed go ahead and get them 10s out of the way to start pushing towards them 11 attacks. So what do you guys think? I mean, you might not have seen WHALES before, any of you guys from over on Twitch. You know, there's a lot more CWL action over there. You might have seen it, so make sure to let me know as well. What do you guys think? I mean, I personally haven't seen too much in terms of WHALES attacks, but their stats certainly have been very impressive in the first few weeks. Tops it off back over here on YouTube. Good to see you over here, my friend. So I mean, I'm always a little bit biased, going to have faith in Elite Gaming. I've seen the last couple of weeks the real power that we've put forward, especially in them final, you know, hour or two that you guys have seen on my stream. But WHALES getting the job done quite well here. Just the Townhall 11s left to go at it. You can see I think they only have 110 that they need to get, which is obviously our number 14, and then they have a few more shots at Townhall 11 triples. So what am I looking for? I'm looking for more attacks here. I'm sure there should be more. Yeah, there it is. Townhall 9 right down the bottom. So, you know, they're probably going to use one of them 11 attacks in order to take that 10. And then they're going to have 3 shots at a Townhall 11 versus 11 triple, which is obviously good for them, and we need to maximize the amount that we can. Flamer Gaming asks, is this a 50v50 war? I do know that it is absolutely stacked. There you go, 50 versus 50, which is absolutely crazy. I think the breakdown was 8 Townhall 11s, 22 10s, and the rest 9s, I believe. I could be wrong with that one, but I think it's around about in this region. Lisa, welcome. I am streaming, just so you know, over on Twitch and YouTube today. I know you're obviously one of my moderators over on YouTube. I do have Mr. Flip over there kindly on Twitch as well. Oh, thank you for clarifying that as well, Lisa. Mustafa asks, can I watch on both? Can I watch on both? Is watching on Twitch better? It really doesn't matter. You're going to get the exact same stream. You're going to be able to interact with me. As you can see, I've kind of got the chat set up to display both platforms on the stream as well. So it really doesn't matter which platform you watch on, to be honest. I just want to try and showcase our clan to as many people and hype these wars to as many people as possible. TB Gamers, welcome to the stream, my friend. Again, we have 1 hour left here. Plenty of attacks, 17 by Elite Gaming and 6 by WHALES. So it is going to be a close one. The CWL is the Champions War League, my friend, and this is the Invite League. Elite Gaming, obviously, we lost that first one to Dark Looter Z. Very, very unfortunate, right in the dying seconds. And I mean, DJ very, very nearly got us the victory in that one as well. Then we've came strong and won our last 2 matches. However, WHALES are kind of on the exact same thing here. They are... sorry, I'm making Lisa a moderator there on Twitch, so I do apologise for just completely losing my train of thought. WHALES exactly the same pretty much as us, and their stats have been pretty much on par, I have to say as well. So, definitely going to be a close one. Tops it off asks, why is all the challenges in clan games builder based? I mean, I think with Builder Hall 8 they just wanted to celebrate with a builder themed clan games. Honestly, it's not my favourite. I would prefer it to be both. However, I can see why they would want to theme it across both clans. It kind of, you know, that kind of makes sense, I guess. So I really don't mind. It is what it is. We've kind of grinded and got the job done in our clan. What's the max people you can put in a war? Well, 50 is the max. That's the most you can have in a clan, so that is the max. Thank you as well, I am, for clarifying that for them. I need some good Townhall 11 war bases. Let's burn. No, we're not going to go burning people's bases. Obviously, if we do have attacks, we've got an hour left here. So if you do see some attacks, you know, you might see some Town Hall 11 bases, but we're certainly not going to go scouting bases and things like that. You know, these guys put in so much time. They are at the top of their game in order to entertain us and, you know, put these attacks on in the leagues. I don't think people appreciate how much work that they put on. So then we're not going to go burning their bases for sure. We've been failing in the clan games, says Tops It Off. So, is that just because it's builder base? You guys not as motivated and things? I mean, we kind of did have to pull ourselves together and just grind it and get the job done, to be honest. But they certainly are a lot more difficult. I mean, it's easy to drop trophies in the home village, whereas it's not really, you don't really want to go dropping trophies as much in the builder base, to be honest. Or at least that's what I think. I have Unbeatable Builder Base 7 on my channel, so there you go and check out TB Gamers. But we will see. I mean, every base is beatable, my friend. Eshan, thank you, my friend. I'm so glad that you enjoy my accent. We, you know, people love it or hate it. It is what it is. I can't change my accent, so that's it. If you hate my accent, then that is it. Shadowlight Gaming, welcome to the stream. Better late than never, my friend. I'm interested as to whether you got a notification for this, because in terms of when we did the test stream, I think people came rushing into the stream and people must have got notifications, but because we only did that less than an hour ago, I feel it might have knocked the notifications on YouTube. So I hope that people that did want to catch this stream, because you guys know I stream the end of the CWL, I hope they do get the notifications in order to catch it, but it will be on as a video on demand and catch up. It's just not the same in terms of getting the live stream. Well, I'm glad you got the notification anyway, but we do have a live. It is an 11v10, and it is by our good fellow Fog. So he is coming in with the Go Bow Witch attack. Bowler's obviously creating that funnel across either side. He does have a Golem, which is in there. Used a couple of Giants to tank that single target Inferno first, which is obviously very nice to do. Then we have the jump spells coming right through. Nice to only have the witches and the baby dragon in the CC. It's easy enough to poison and get that down. When you do have a dragon in there, you kind of need 2 poisons, or you need to mix some witches in, but we can get that done with a single poison. Another jump spell to get to the back end of the base, especially that single target Inferno. King is not going to get locked onto. I thought he was for a second, but I don't think it is going to matter. Absolutely crushed it again. Elite Gaming and our stats here for this season, entire season, 100% rate, 3-star rate in dips, which is, I mean, naturally you would want that, but still impressive. That's a lot of attacks against a lot of very tricky Town Hall 10 bases, and I think we can be rest assured that that is going to be the 3-star. Let's dive across to what looks like a Town Hall 11 versus 11 triple. So again, WHALES have kind of pretty much exhausted their attacks at this point. They have 1 Town Hall 10 to dip and take out, but they have 4 Town Hall 11 attackers, so that's not going to be a problem for them. They can now focus on the Town Hall 11s. So starting out with the kill squad to get that CC, he's having a bit more trouble than I'm sure he wanted. Nick, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you, my friend. We did set up the Town Hall 8 clan not too long ago in terms of a test stream just before this. Make sure to drop me a message, you know, wherever you want to, if you want to get accepted, and I will make sure you get in there. So anyway, for this one, we have the Lava Loon coming around the top of the base, almost trying to mimic DJ's attack that we saw at the start of the stream in terms of that Town Hall 11 versus 11 triple. Just look at this, 13 spectators apiece in order for this one. I mean, that is just crazy. So we have a mass of balloons. This is kind of looking good for War Whales, I have to say. They have a Wizard Tower, which we have a single balloon coming in the back end. Let's get some donation hype over there on YouTube. We will go ahead and pop you as the MVP in a second, my friend, once we have this attack done and dusted. It's kind of fell to pieces in the final moments, honestly. I thought it was looking very good. However, as you can see, it's gone ahead and gone awry. So they're not going to get the 3-star. Nick, being the MVP, let's go ahead and get that donation in the chat. Let's get some hype in there as well for Nick. Absolutely great, my friend. I do appreciate that. Okay, so we'll get your MVP on there in a second. It should be coming up just about now. I do have a conversion rate from Australian dollars to American, which I'll try and get up for the next stream, but I have gone ahead and lost that for the moment. So there we go. Chief Brying over on Twitch asks, are you looking for any Townhall 9 without Expo and Queen? Not over at Elite Gaming, they're not. I believe it is maxed Townhall 9s that they are recruiting at the moment. So there you are then. Let's see how that affects the war. Fog getting the 3-star in terms of that dip, which is nice to get the stars on the board, especially a base that we hadn't hit before. And War Whales missing out on that Townhall 11 triple. Let's catch up on some of the chat over there on YouTube. Again, Nick, massive thank you, man, for the donation. I really do appreciate that one. Ali, welcome to the stream. I think you've been in there before, so it's my birthday tomorrow, says Clutch Games. Get some happy birthday in there for Clutch Games. That's awesome. Foxy the Beast, thank you for joining the stream. Please help me grow on YouTube. Darker Gaming, honestly, just enjoy what you do and, you know, keep on grinding, keep on doing it, and you will grow, my friend. Sandeep, welcome to the stream. Great to have you in the clan over there at Mini Clashes as well. I am says, Go Bow Witch is so usual. It's quite OP in my opinion. Go Home is OP at Townhall 8. Hog should be level 3 for Townhall 8. I disagree. I think Townhall 8 is, although it's nice in terms of getting the 3 stars, I think it's actually the most well-rounded town hall in terms of it's my favorite, basically. I've always enjoyed Town Hall 8 because the wars can end up perfect. It doesn't make it great for streams like this, but I've just personally always enjoyed the Town Hall 8. Is White Temple recruiting Town Hall 9 with 2025 heroes? I believe they have to be maxed. They compete in many leagues themselves, so I do believe they have to be maxed, my friend. What's your clan? I want to come and join, says Ali. Red Elite is my clan. We are Max Town Hall 9 and 10. We did open the mini clan about an hour ago, but we will have to stop people coming in for the moment and open it up in the coming days again. The mini clan is so fun, says Chandler. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy it. Again, it's just a casual clan. I'm not going to be, you know, policing it super seriously or anything like that. It is just having fun. Mature people to just join with their minis and have fun is what it's all about. If Brian, not looking for anything to go mad, just fed up of kids who think they're good. Is that in terms of your clan? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were talking to Mr. Flip there. I should have maybe read up the chat, so just ignore me, guys, in terms of I'm trying to read a bunch of chats here. Again, this is the first time that I've streamed on both Twitch and YouTube, so you do have to forgive me in terms of trying to keep up with 2 different chats, but I will certainly try my best. Flamer Gaming, yeah, I completely expected people to leave the clan, to be honest. That is exactly why I didn't start a war straight away, because I knew people would leave, and again, we want kind of mature people in there where it's just the mini accounts, so that will naturally happen over the coming weeks, and I will get you on board as an elder, Flamer Gaming, in order to help us to move in the right direction. So any of you guys that are just joining, whether it be over on Twitch, whether it be on YouTube, this is the CWL Week 3 matchup between Elite Gaming and War Whales. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe for all of my content over there on YouTube. You can see that with 48 minutes left, War Whales have 95 attacks used. They have 5 attacks, however, Two of them are a Townhall 9, so they only really have 3 attacks left. One of them is going to be used to dip on one of our Townhall 10s, then they have 2 more shots at an 11v11, whereas we have 16 attacks to try and get this back. Townhall 9 versus 9 attacks, please. In a second, once I've caught up with the chat, I will pop a replay on from Townhall 9. Again, if there's a live comes in though, we will indeed miss it. John Lawrence, welcome to the stream. As with Aaron, welcome as well. I think we're just about caught up there, so let's go ahead and we'll just pick a random Townhall 9. Absolute random Townhall 9 here. Let's pick against Dan. So we have Dragon attacking Dan. This is the Townhall 9 replay we will show you. Lava Loon, naturally, it is my favourite attack strategy at Townhall 9. I mean, these wars are always, at the end of the war, you always end up seeing Townhall 10 and 11 gameplay. So let's show a couple of Townhall 9 replays while we can. Baby Dragon coming in for this one. In order to create that funnel, we have the King just tanking there whilst the Warbreakers open up this compartment. Obviously, we are coming in for these 2 air defense, and we will be able to pull the Queen from over there as well. King decides to go around the outside, but that's not going to be an issue. It is going to help to create that funnel for the Queen to go right into the base. What am I drinking? Ali, that gets asked in every single stream. It's just blackcurrant juice, just because when you're commentating for an hour and a half, you do start to lose your voice a little bit, so you do need to keep things going. Nick, man, you are an absolute beast. I will go ahead and update the MVP in a second after this replay. Man, get some donation hype in the chat. Let's get that wizard on there as well. Man, Nick, very much appreciate it, my friend. I really do. I tell you what, let's just forget about the commentating on this one. It's a standard Lava Loon. Let's go ahead and update the MVP there. For this one, Nick, I am going to add that onto 449. Let's see if we can add that onto... I won't normally add the MVPs together, but I feel we kind of have to for that one. So donation hype in the chat for Nick. There is that celebratory wizard again, but we have a live coming up, guys. Let's dive into it. It is a Townhall 10v10 attempt, and it is none other than Beyonce. No, sorry, it is a Townhall 11. When I went to say his name, I thought, Beyonce is a Townhall 11. What am I talking about? Looking down at the troops, you can then see that it is an 11v10. Again, thank you so much, Nick. I really do appreciate the donations, my friend. Bullwitch coming around either side. Again, perfect at dips. I should probably keep my mouth quiet in terms of Elite Gaming and our dips. But I can't get over it. 100% dip rate is amazing. Bullwitch, that's my favourite. You've seen it on my channel. Coming in here, having a little bit of issue there, taking out the CC troops, just kind of slowing things down, but it is gone. The Queen is gone. Brawler's moving right through the middle. We have 2 Golemites as well there, which are going to help. Unfortunately, the King's been locked on by the single Inferno. We need... Oh, we just about got that down. That is fantastic stuff. I don't think it would have mattered because there's so few defenses now. Everything's starting to go down, which is around the outhand, I can't even say it, outside of the base. What is wrong with me? And then we do have the Queen's ability as well to clean up the rest of the defenses. So starting to claw things back here. We knew this was going to happen. Obviously we did have so many more attacks than War Whales, naturally, which is such a difference in stars. We were going to start clawing things back, but will we have enough in order to bring it back and get the victory? I certainly hope so. I have faith that we do. What do you guys think in the chat? Show some hype there for Elite Gaming and the 3-star by Beyonce. Let's get that celebratory wizard in as well. I love them animations. Again, we did say you can join the Clash of Clans forums. I do believe all of the download links were on there for them little animations. Whoa, didn't mean to knock the chat on there. I do apologize for that one. Thank you for subscribing to the channel as well over there on YouTube. I do hope that it is going okay over on Twitch. I can see obviously we still do have viewers over there, so I'm assuming everything is going okay and the stream isn't absolutely terrible quality. But as you can see, 43 minutes, 126 stars, we're starting to claw it back. Still plenty of attacks. War Whales basically have 2 Townhall 11 attempts here. We have, just look at that. We have DJ, we have plenty of an 11 attacks there. Beyond dropping and getting that. I muted Twitch. There is a few second delay on it. So Twitch is a little bit behind YouTube, is it? I'm guessing if you've got both of them, that is a bit annoying. But hopefully for the guys over there on Twitch, it is just working perfectly alright. So let's see, we do have some Townhall 9 attackers left there by the looks of it, but yeah, we do have quite a few actually, but quite a few 10s as well in order to try and get the rest of them attacks in. So we really need to just hold on to them 11s. We're doing quite well. Interesting stuff. I mean, we're not going to get all these attacks on stream though. It is going to boil down to the last few minutes when all of them attacks come in, so let's just kind of see what happens here. You know what we need to do as well? Quality is great. I do appreciate the feedback as well, Mr. Flip. The top donation of the month needs to be updated for Nick as well at the bottom there. We will go ahead and update that in a second. So it looks like they're coming after the same base again here, altering the strategy slightly in terms of putting the balloons in order to just take out the bombs on the outside. Then we're coming in from that same area, couple of bowlers in terms of added to the kill squad for this one, and we're going to take out the CC and the Queen naturally for this one. Not too worried about the Eagle artillery. Let's just see how the attack gets altered. So a couple of balloons in order to take out them bombs was altered. I think we have a few more bowlers there if I'm not mistaken, so getting a little bit deeper from the kill squad there. Are they going to get that single Inferno Queen with the ability? Looks like they certainly will. He wants to get that before using the Queen ability. He has to use it, but with the Lava Loon coming in from the top, that will hopefully protect his Queen. Well, not hopefully for Elite Gaming, but in terms of War Whales, it will hopefully protect their Queen. Rage Spell pushing the balloons right the way onto that single target Inferno. Again, in terms of the Lava Loon, look at how he's coming in from the south here already. What that means is that it just pushes the bowlers in the center right the way to the key defenses that he wants them to go to. So these wizard towers, the Eagle artillery, this one looking a lot better for War Whales, and it looks like it is going to be the 3-star this time around. So not great here for Elite Gaming. That is 2 Townhall 11 triples. We do have plenty of attacks, so we do have time to get this back. Obviously, DJ getting that Townhall 11 triple on the board already. Nicely done. Gotta be said. It has got to be said. So well done to War Whales getting that Townhall 11 triple on the board. Remember, they still do have a couple of shots. Is your shield on? Don't want you to get kicked out. It is Flamer Gaming. It kept doing that a couple of weeks ago because I dropped for the clan games, so this time we will be good. I believe I've naturally gone up to Champions League or something like that. So let's change the top donation of the month to Nick again. You were the top donation last month, my friend. Proper sponsor of the channel, so that one will update on the stream as well. My name is Foxy the Beast in your clan. That is awesome. I'm glad that you were able to join another live. I was just about to catch up with the chat, but we're going for it here. Hexagon, welcome to the stream over there on Twitch, my friend. First time that I have streamed on YouTube and on Twitch, so I hope that you guys over there are enjoying it. Again, Townhall 11 dip with the Bow Witch. Looks like we have 8 giants in order to tank for the single target Inferno mainly. And then we have a couple of healers on the west side of the base. That is purely because the air defense are towards the back of the base. If we put them on this right hand side, the healers would go down a little bit quicker, so not going to waste the army cam space. Then we have the jump spells ready, just giving access to them different compartments. Obviously the giants could walk right the way down to the middle there, but they wouldn't have access to that single target Inferno, which the troops are going across to now. Borwich on the bottom getting hit heavy by a giant bomb, but it looks like the healers are going to keep that up. A third jump spell provides access to the single target Inferno. What do you guys think about 3 jump spells as a Town Hall 11 dip? It's something that I never do. I always keep to my rage and heal spells. I very rarely take the third jump, to be honest. But what do you guys think? Obviously you have seen that it works here. 3 stars on the board for Elite Gaming. We're pulling it back, guys. Again, Ali, we're drinking blackcurrant juice. Final time I'm going to answer that question, my friend. Just putting that out there. 3-star attack here by Chip. Let's get the celebratory wizard on the screen. Nick says one day he is going to beat that top single donation. Yeah, Clash with Ash. Very generously. That was after the builder base. I had the I had a Q&A in terms of people, you know, oh, I didn't even notice that expo, but we've got lots of time to get that job done. I had a Q&A in terms of the builder base, in terms of, you know, when it first came out, people had a lot of questions on it, and, you know, Tim very kindly donated me the $50 on that one, and it remains my top donation. Abhai over on YouTube, welcome to the stream. Shen says, depending on the base, I even use on 11v11 third jump. That is interesting, my friend, especially on 11v11. So much more to take out. Again, unless the base really is that spread out that I need to get to them other Inferno towers, which clearly are the focus, I tend to take 2 rage and 2 heal just to keep all of them mass ballers alive. Again, Lisa, I do appreciate you spotting me in terms of the attack so we don't miss any. Another dip here. We are starting to get things on the board. We have another live attack, so once we've kind of got the general gist of this attack, we'll jump across and see what that other live is. Healers coming in on either side now that the main defense start to go down, and we have the main portion coming through the middle. Notably though, leaving the Inferno towers until the end of the raid, getting the CC down early enough. Didn't want them to be pulled into this region where we have 2 single target Inferno towers. Definitely didn't want our troops distracted with CC troops whilst they were trying to get them singles down. So that is the reason, I assume, that we came in from the top away from the single Infernos, and it looks like it is going to be job done as soon as that single Inferno goes down, which it does. Queen still with the ability, so very nice 3-star there. But the other attack is a Town Hall 10v10 attempt. And let's just see, a couple of ballers left, but they are going down. So many defenses left. I don't think it's going to happen, but I didn't even see all of the Valkyries on the bottom. We may have hope yet, my friends. 3 balloons for the Teslas, and any defenses that are missed, so we're putting them in at this side actually in order to take out that Archer Tower. Queen continuing to step forward, and it's all down to these Valkyries. Oh, so unfortunate that the Queen turned the other way. Had she have stuck in and got that Wizard Tower, it might have been a better shot. However, she is going to come around and continue to snipe with these Valkyries. 1 minute left, Queen with the ability. This is looking good, guys. Unfortunately, that Tesla does indeed get some hits on our Queen. The worrying thing here is the 3 gold storages. I have to say that is going to take the Queen a long time to get through. Gonna have to use the ability over in this region somewhere in order to hopefully... Didn't need that giant bomb either. We could have really done with them archers. If we can get this Archer Tower down, we might then be good. Perfect. We need that King forward. It has worked out brilliant. Look at that, guys. The King has gone forward ahead of the Queen. Hopefully he can keep that tanked for the Queen to snipe this cannon, and we should be good for the Town Hall 10v10 triple here. Amazing stuff. We just need the... Oh no! Oh no! Oh! So unfortunate! I cannot believe it, guys. That is so unfortunate. Oh man. We really could have done with that triple as well. That is so unfortunate. I'm absolutely gutted for Elite Gaming on that one. I really am. 99%. We really could have done with that down, guys. Man, so we move into the final, we're going to say final half hour, 34 minutes, final half hour. Everyone that is just joining, this is Elite Gaming versus WHALES in the CWL Week 4 matchup. Anyone over on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all of my Clash of Clans videos. Elite Gaming with 12 attacks left, but we are 11 stars behind. We really could have done with that Townhall 10 triple. I'm absolutely gutted. See if I can catch up on some of the chat here. What clan is Elite in? I don't understand your question there. Judo, you always encourage me to play COC. That is awesome. Always good to see people playing the game. Are you kidding me? So close. It was Mustafa. It really was. I bet, honestly, I don't want to open the chat there and give any of our tactics away or anything like that, but I bet people are absolutely gutted that that base did not go down. We still have plenty of Townhall 10 bases that we need to get down before we can start going for the triples. Thank you for the sub, Mikey, over on YouTube. Again, we already have an 11... Yeah, exactly, Lisa. That is exactly why I didn't want to do that. We already have an 11v11 triple from DJ. WHALES now have 2. They did get one earlier on there on the stream, so they have 2 Townhall 11 triples, and they basically have one more attempt, I believe, because they need to dip and take out that Townhall 10 to get the extra star there. Man, I can't believe it. I am genuinely gutted that we missed that attack. I really, really am. This one though, Townhall 11 versus 10 dip attack. It is the Bow Witch. You know, I'm gonna make a video on this really, because the Bow Witch is just absolutely beast for dip attacks. It really is. I mean, I'm not an expert attacker, but I've never failed an attack with it. Twitch hype, thank you so much, Hexagon. I do appreciate you guys hanging out over there on Twitch. Again, first time that I've done it, so I do appreciate the chat over there. Might not be as engaging as over here on YouTube, but it is integrated onto the stream as well, so hopefully you guys can be a bit more involved and kind of chat with each other across platforms. Anyway, getting into this attack, single target Inferno at the start has gone down, plenty of ballers moving forward. Look at that. I always recommend that, pressing the King's ability early, even if you do not need it. It's not about keeping his percent or getting health from the King and the ability. It's about spawning barbarians to protect him from the single target Inferno. Once it locks onto the King, it is good night for your King, so press it early. That heal ability really doesn't matter if he gets locked on by the single Inferno. You want to spawn the barbarians and make sure that they protect the King, using the heal spell there just to make sure. Obviously you don't want to don't want to get too clever in the CWL here. We are on the back pedal here, backs against the wall here at Elite Gaming, but I've got every faith that we can pull that back. Again, I'm so upset that we didn't get that Townhall 10 triple. You've no idea. Man, so close. What is this healer doing? Come on, like, what is this giant doing? Like, the buildings are over here. At least try and break the wall over in this area. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Mohaned says, nice war. It certainly is. It's going to be a nail-biter in the final moments here. 30 minutes remaining. Elite Gaming starting to pull back, but obviously the attacks that we have available are starting to move off the board as well. We have a base here that we have no stars on, so that's naturally going to help us. We have a base here, so 2 bases with no stars on them. A couple of Townhall 10s we can dip and take out. I mean, if you think, that's going to close the gap quite nicely. It is going to come down to them 11v11 triples. It always seems to in these wars. Show us some Townhall 9 ground attacks. Well, I'm not going to go skipping through every base. I will try and show you another Townhall 9. Go and check my channel. Go and check YouTube. There are a ton of ground attacks at Townhall 9. I'll try my best, but I'm not going to go scouting every base to find a ground attack. But I will put one up. When the CWL is so great for me, of course, I can use some of the strategy. Yeah, that's awesome. AJ, welcome to the stream, my friend. Abby clashes. Who will win? What is your prediction? I mean, I gotta hope that Elite Gaming comes through and pulls this. Looks like we're using a Townhall 9 scout here. I hit 38 with ground, but it's witches. Hey, Lisa, if you're happy for us to show it, then we will indeed show that afterwards if people want to see it. Townhall 9 Scout. So this is a base that we're considering hitting for the 3 stars if we get enough attacks left over. Couple of balloons to come in order to, I mean, we've lured the CC, we know what's in there. Just going to set up a few balloons around the outside in order to check for bombs, and then you can see the lava loon portion is going to come in. Clearly as a Townhall 9, we can't mimic flawlessly what a Townhall 11 would do in terms of kill squads, but you can see a couple of air bombs going off. We are going to put balloons naturally just around the base, checking areas like, you know, the wizard tower down here. There might be giant air bombs sneaking down there, or next to the Grand Warden here. You can see there's some gaps. Air defense, there's probably naturally going to be things there, so just popping them around. Then we have some ground troops as well. I'm assuming that was probably to check the CC if we didn't lure it. I'm really not too sure. Doesn't look like there's any more live attacks coming in, so we might as well watch the end of this. Hog Riders coming forward, getting the rest of the CC lure, which you can see is goblins. So there we go. Flamer Gaming asks to see it. I'm so glad I can watch another stream. It has been a while. It certainly has, Nick. You haven't been able to catch many of mine. I think it really is just the time difference, to be honest, though, isn't it? I mean, you're all the way over in Australia. It just depends on my streams. The CWL streams will always be around about the same time, so you can hopefully catch them ones. But obviously I do stream kind of spontaneously as well. But it does tend to be around about this time, if I'm honest, maybe a little bit later. However, here is Lisa's Townhall 9 ground attack. You guys wanted to see it. I mean, I gotta say, Lisa, I know, doesn't like the limelight all the time, but she is a witch expert at Townhall 9. I mean, she always pulls out the 6-pack with these witches as well. So, we have them coming around either side. Notice how the air defense are right towards the, you know, the far end of the base. We can get good value from them healers, especially, I'm assuming the queen coming around the north is because she can reach these air defense a lot easier than if she had witches coming around the outside. Then we have the main bulk coming through the middle, but the real difference in terms of the troops coming through the middle is the bowlers, guys. They are what is going to come forward and do the damage in the middle. You didn't answer my question. Honestly, I try my best to keep up with the chat, but naturally you can understand that there's a lot of questions. I don't always get to everyone. Just ask it again and I will try my best. Queen able to continue wrapping up that entire side there, and with the healers we're able to hang on to that ability as well, which means, you know, for these sneaky Teslas at the back, we can pop that ability if needed. Ali, 3 AM. Wow, thank you for sticking with us here in the stream. Not too long left, so we will see who is going to get their 3rd victory of the season. So there we go, plenty of witches wrapping it up. Let's move back across. Again, I haven't scouted these beforehand, so I can't just kind of pick ground attacks or air attacks at certain levels. I really don't know when they are, to be honest. Clutch Games asks, I asked when is CWL, but then I realised I'm watching it right now. Yes, you are. Number 4 replay. Well, I will go ahead and show that because it's a Townhall 11 triple. It will be on my channel anyway, and we showed it at the start of the stream. Get some hype in there for DJ. DJ, the attacker here at Townhall 11, does have a YouTube channel as well, so make sure to go and check him out, DJ Clan Smasher. He will get into the nitty-gritty of these attacks, so make sure to go and check him out. He's got a great channel there over on YouTube. So he comes in with the king and the bowlers, all of the heroes in terms of that kill squad. Gonna get the queen, gonna get the CC, and just create a path for his lava loon here. DJ! Please show an air attack for Townhall 9. I will try. We showed one earlier on in the stream, so there definitely will be some. Gets good value out of his kill squad. Let's fast forward it a bit here until we have the lava loon portion. Getting that in nice and early. The idea to try and protect his queen in order to help with cleanup as best as he can. Now notice how we're already starting over here. Look at all of these defenses. We need them down. We basically need the balloons in the middle here to come together and take down all of the defenses in the middle, and that's why it's so important to get them over on the right hand side down so that set balloons don't start moving across to the side. And you do have, was there a live attack going there? I'm sure Lisa would let me know if there was. Obviously just my eyes playing tricks on me. So that's why it's important to bring in the balloons on either side in order to make sure that the ones coming through the middle can converge together, focus their fire on them heavy defenses, and then there you go. DJ with the Lava Hound left over as well, didn't even pop, did protect his balloons towards the end of the base. Able to get that Townhall 11 triple, great stuff. 23 minutes left then, guys. Who do you think is going to win this war? Obviously WHALES sitting quite nice there with 2 Townhall 11 triples. Looks like, well, this is the dip attack. Yeah, thanks Lisa. This is the dip attack that they needed to do, so it looks like they will have one more Townhall 11v11 attempt, and that is them done. They do have some Townhall 9s that they could use to scout, but it is a single player, so I'm not too sure whether they're even there or not. I'm assuming in the CWL that they would be though. Maybe they're just planning out the attacks here, waiting to see who they need to scout. Really good attack, thanks for the replay. Yeah, it was. DJ really is. I'm sure, like I say, if you head over to his channel, he'll be able to give you the why as to what he was doing with that attack. But for this one then, again, it's a dip attack, so we'll assume that they're not going to fail getting plenty of bowlers coming forward here. He's obviously going to try and get really deep here, going to get this single target, probably going to try and get right the way through to the far one as well, but even if not, 19 Hog Riders is what he's going to use on the back end of the base. You can see there's plenty of defenses that they will just move nicely around the base. Looks like they are coming in surgically initially whilst they have them mortars, and then they kind of just merge together towards the back of the base. Nice giant bomb going off there, but they are going to get right into that heal spell and then just move right the way down the back of the base. Again, it is an 11v10, so we can assume that it is going to be the triple. I am aware there's another live attack going on there. I'll just wait a couple of seconds. They do have a heal spell for them back end defenses as well, so we can understand that that one will indeed be the triple. Judo coming in. Now this is the CWL Pro Judo. Let's just put that out there. 6-pack last CWL war as well, guys. Massive shout out if you missed the video. All of his attacks were on the channel. Coming in with the Queen. Let's just have a look at this. 15 Valkyries. Brilliant stuff. Oh, how unfortunate. Just press that ability. I think we could have potentially got through that, but there were a lot of troops coming forward. Not too sure. We really could have saved onto that. So he's got the Valkyries in quickly, so that that single Inferno doesn't get onto the Queen. Look at the Valkyries tearing through the walls. Don't need wall breakers, don't need jump spells. With them rage spells, they are tearing this base up. The first heal spell might have been placed a little bit far back, but the second one there obviously allowing the Valkyries to run into it, and that is amazing. Any Townhall 10 guys out there, wow. Valkyries tearing it up. How many of them are left? Certainly plenty. This is the base, guys. This is it. I've only just clicked. This is the base that was 99% 2-star, and it's almost identical here in that the Valkyries, we have so many more of them down at the bottom though. 2 Hog Riders used for this one instead of the balloons. However, the Queen has gone down. King still with the ability, but we have 2 Hog Riders. Looks like we're bringing them in at the bottom here to take out the Archer Tower and Wizard Tower, and then we need them to get over there and try and help the King and them that 1 or 2 Valkyries. I gotta admit, with that Queen going down, it doesn't look as good. We really needed that Queen to stay alive. If we'd have just got that base 3-star in the first place, we wouldn't have even needed this. King's ability pressed, but unfortunately, it is right next to that Wizard Tower, and there's a bomb tower, bomb anyway, so that is going to take all of the Barbarians. Very unfortunate here. We know that this base can get tripled by this strategy. You've seen it. It was so unfortunate. Lisa, was someone asking you a question there? You should be able to. You need to delay your king by a few seconds to make sure the golem is in front of the king. Wow, so unfortunate that we didn't get that base down. We could have really got the... I'm still gutted, guys. I still am absolutely gutted that we didn't get that Townhall 10v10 triple there earlier. Can I go to sleep now? It's 4 AM. Well, it's entirely up to you, my friend. I do appreciate you sticking by here and checking out the stream. 20 minutes left. You can see WHALES have one Townhall 11 left in order to try and get that triple. Elite Gaming, we need them 10s down, man, and basically, we still have Ender and Big John. They are Townhall 10 beasts, we gotta say. How many 11 attacks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 11 attacks, but we have 1, 2, 3 bases that we need to get at least the 2 stars on as well. Obviously, we can combine the triple attempts with that as well, but 1, 2, 3, 4 Townhall 10s as well, so we really need a Townhall 10 triple here in order to give our 11s the shot. I mean, push comes to shove, we absolutely need another Townhall 11 triple in order to tie up the scores. Percentage, obviously we're behind at the minute, but we have plenty of attacks left in order to try and bring that back. WHALES obviously able to sit back a little bit now, however, not a certain victory or anything like that. We certainly have enough to try and get this job done. Come on and click that live attack. Beyond's here then, coming in. Let's see if we can get this base down. 2 golems coming in, out of the range of that single target Inferno to start with, which is obviously very nice. What is best to kill CC troops without lure at Townhall 9? Yeah, absolutely, double poison, I would definitely recommend. So coming in with this one then, with the dip. Obviously we're wanting the 3-star. Dips, we can assume that we're probably going to get it, but it's not a guarantee. There have been dip fails in the CWL this season, some clans even having multiple in a single war. Let's win Elite Gaming hype. Absolutely, Nick. Absolutely. I mean, if there's one thing from doing these streams for Elite Gaming, it's you get to see the potential that they have, and let me tell you, especially in recent weeks, they have put it together in the final moments and pulled out some beast attacks, and well, we really need it now. We really do. If we'd have just got that 11 triple. I keep going back to it, guys, but if we'd have just got that Townhall 11 triple, then we certainly might have been in better stead. We wouldn't have had to waste another 11 in that of 10 in that of Judo on it, and would have looked a lot better moving into the final few moments. So we have plenty of bowlers and witches left with only a few defenses. This one is indeed going to go down and end in the triple here. Townhall 11v10 though, what we really need is to catch up on the 10v10 game so that we can use our 11s in order to get that other triple. Plenty of hype in the chat for Elite Gaming. Naturally, 15 minutes left, guys. Going to be close. It really is. We need these Townhall 10s down. So, same base. Let's get that wizard in for some good luck. Celebratory wizard in the house. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. We have the Valkyries, look. This plan will work. It will work, guys. We've seen it. We just need, what we need to do is protect that queen a little bit. So here we go. Getting that archer tower down in order to have the baby dragon to get the funnel created. Wizard at the top creating the funnel. Then we know exactly what's happening here. Hopefully, what went wrong last time is we needed to use the queen ability when the CC troops came towards the queen. So in come the Valkyries towards that wall. They're obviously going to distract the single target Inferno. Valkyries get right in there and absolutely tear it up. Heal spell will be coming in a second. There it is. That looks much better in terms of the heal spell is a little bit further forward. Just gives that Valkyries a little bit more time in the heal, but honestly, it doesn't matter. We need a heal in there now because there was 2 giant bombs. There it is, but they're running off the other way out of the heal. That is not good. Not good at all, guys. Oh, looks like they are getting healed by that healer. So that would have been great if the Black Bomb hadn't have gone off, them Valkyries would have definitely had a lot more heal on them. They have got through the base. King's still with his ability, going to get that Expo down, then try and get through this wall. This looks a lot better with the Queen and them ballers to support her in order to help. What is the King doing? He went to go through the wall and then left it. It would be very helpful if we could get that air defense down, because it means that we could bring a balloon in towards this area. It's not going to happen. We have the Queen has now all of a sudden gone down. What happened to that raid? Wow. That looked so powerful. It really did. And then just went absolutely down the pan. I can't believe it. I thought we had that one. I really did. Man. Okay. I mean, that's not great for us at Elite Gaming there. But most of our attacks are ones that we can hopefully get some... Lisa's rank is Knight. Look at that. I need to check what the rankings are, actually. I can't remember. I believe Knight is like 5 or 6 hours viewing time, so that is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much, Lisa. We're into the final 15 minutes, people. If you are just joining, this is Elite Gaming versus WHALES in the CWL Week 4 matchup. 12 minutes left. If you're new to my channel over on YouTube, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to stay up to date with all of my Clash of Clans content. I will be doing recaps on this. Looks like we're going to get another dip in there in order to clean up these 10s and just get them out of the way, get the stars on the board. But ultimately, WHALES have 2 Townhall 11 triples, all of the 10s done, so we really do need to get another Townhall 11 triple to bring it to percentage. Mr. Pack over on Twitter has a new clan, currently 23 out of 25, recruiting adults mainly, level 50 plus. Go ahead and check that out if you would like to. So as they move forward then, we have Bowlers and Witches. In terms of this dip attack, hopefully we'll naturally get the job done again, but with coming into the final 15 minutes here, it is really going to get heavy here to see whether we can pull this one through. Grand Warden's ability used across both of them giant bombs. You know what, I've only just realised. Absolute noob mistake here over on Twitch. I'm going to go ahead and change this while we can. We didn't even update the title. There we go. Hopefully the guys over on Twitch will now have the correct title. You will be able to see that it is Elite Gaming versus WHALES. We still had the test stream title, so that's not great. Anyone that is over there on Twitch that wants to come ahead and watch the final moments of Elite Gaming, you will be able to see it, and hopefully they will be able to see now that that is what we are streaming. Let's just double check that that went through, which it didn't. There we go. Title has changed, so that should hopefully help the guys over on Twitch to know what is being streamed. Can't believe that I didn't realise that until this point. But 10 minutes left. 10-minute hype, Nick! Man, I gotta say, you're an absolute beast. With them donations, get some hype in the chat for Nick. Man, that's the 3rd donation of the stream. Honestly, mate, I really do appreciate that. I'm not going to continue to add the MVPs together, but I certainly will for you, because you've consistently donated through the stream here. So I am going to go ahead and update them, just keeping an eye out for the live attacks as well. See if we can keep them up and going. There we go. Nick, massive hype. Nick, donation hype, absolutely. Elite Gaming needs some good Townhall 11 attacks. Yes, we do. We really do right now. We need to get... I mean, we've got them. We do have the Townhall 11 capability here. It's just what we can do to maximize them attacks. 2 more Townhall 10s that need to go down. We really don't want to be using them attacks on them, but then we have 3 Townhall 11s in order to get them attacks on. We need at least the 2 stars on them, and so at this point, I don't know whether it's mathematically possible. I really don't. I don't know if it is. Let's just, I mean, we've only got 8 minutes, and then we will find out, but I'm not too sure. I think this might be the victory for War Wales. We really needed that Townhall 10 triple, or a couple of them really. We could have really got them done. Oh, no, don't worry, Mr. Flip, it's not your problem. I'm the one that needs to update the video titles. Hey, lesson learned, next time we'll have that updated. Everyone over there on Twitch will know what we're streaming, and that we're not opening some new clan and like test stream. Anyway, Elite Gaming, War Wales, final moments, 8 minutes left. We are going in for a Townhall 10v10 attempt, and this is where War Wales have really just pushed us in terms of the 10v10s. They've really come out of the bag really quick as well. I mean, hours ago, I was keeping up to date on the war throughout the day, and they were just putting attacks down like crazy. So coming in with the bowlers right the way through the middle, we have seen this attempted, but not with the 8 hog riders on the back. So the bowlers are hopefully going to get right the way through the base here, take out the bulk of defences and just leave a couple of defences on the back in order to snipe off with them hog riders. Same as last time, we have the Queen coming around the outside. Very nice use of the Hog Rider here to snipe off that Tesla, help the Queen. She's going to come under a lot of fire in a second, and we really need to keep onto that that ability for the single target Inferno. So as they continue to move around, I'm really not too sure here. We got 6 Hog Riders to take out the rest of this base. I don't think it's going to happen. So when we see another live, we will head and jump to that one, guys. Queen ability needs to be used, getting them Hog Riders in. Maybe a tad late, maybe could have got them in towards that single target Inferno a little bit quicker. But again, we've got the healers on the Queen. If that single target Inferno had have gone down, it might have been a different story, but there is a lot of defenses to get through there, and the Queen would have had to get right the way through that in order to do it. I believe War Wales do have one more Townhall 11 attempt, so we'll see. I wonder if they're going to attempt on DJ maybe. Who knows? Hello Judo, Go Elite Gaming, Bilbo here. Bilbo, welcome to the stream, my friend. That's awesome to see you checking us out over on Twitch. Again, first time that we've streamed on 2 platforms, so I hope it has gone well. Lesson learned that I need to update the title over there on Twitch. Didn't do that before the stream. But yeah, lesson learned. Final few moments here. Just another few minutes, 6 minutes remaining of this CWL Week 4 matchup. And up until this point, Marvy, welcome to the Judo Sloth family. Thank you for subscribing over there on YouTube, my friend. Up until this point, War Wales and Elite Gaming were pretty much even on stats moving into this war. 50 versus 50 war though, massive, absolutely crazy. But yeah, pretty much even on stats, to be honest. 2 wins, 1 loss for both clans, and you know, naturally both clans pushing for that playoff place. You know, with only a few moments left, guys over at Elite Gaming really just trying to see what they can do to maximize stars and get some stars on the board. But yeah, good job to War Wales for this one. You know, it's all about just coming back, getting things together, and pushing forward to the next one. You can only do your best at every single war. I'm sure, you know, we've seen the potential that we've got in terms of them first few matches. I mean, honestly, it is. Look at that. He does attempt on DJ as well. But again, we saw in the first few matches the potential that we had. Obviously, we had 3 Townhall 11 triples last time. So, yeah, we've definitely got the potential to do it. But anyway, coming in on DJ, I like this base design as well. Nice and long. He is going to try the Boar Witch because he can naturally get in there, but what you will see is that there's not a lot of defenses across the outside. It's all condensed in the middle of the base here, which is sometimes tricky for a Boar Witch. He does have a lot of splash damage down that side of the base, but it is the Eagle Artillery that we are coming in towards here. 5 wall breakers, which will be coming in any second, I would assume, to try and take this area down. So no, it looks like we're making the funnel here. Then we're going to join this all together. So we're making a funnel down at the bottom here. Yeah, there. Then come the wall breakers, and the Boar Witch will join in with the Queen and Grand Warden. Obviously, a nice strategy. There's different ways to do the Boar Witch, and you know, this is quickly becoming one of the most popular to do it. Creating that funnel with the Queen and Grand Warden. I thought he was going to come in for the Eagle Artillery, to be honest. I'm quite surprised that he didn't, but he matches in the Bowlers and Witches. I mean, that's a good use of a couple of balloons in order to get that Archer Tower, get some value down from that, but then the Bowlers tend to split to either side here. And that's where it might cost him, because he has a lot of defenses here, DJ, all clumped together. Look at these balloons doing work on them wizard towers. That is definitely going to help. And honestly, this is looking good for War Whales. Lots of ballers left over. That single target Inferno is the only issue, but lots of troops to tank for the Queen. And it looks like it is indeed going to end up as a triple. Let's go ahead and see who else is attacking, because I'm sure many will be coming in. This one most certainly is going to end up as a triple, so very nice job there from War Whales. 2 minutes left, doesn't look like there's any more attacks. Elite Gaming on it, gonna just put on a show at the end here, get all the attacks in, get the highest stars we can, but War Whales taking the victory on this one for sure. How do you stream how do you mobile stream with a layout? I'm not sure what you're asking there, buddy. This is OBS, I use my PC to stream. Yeah, Nick, Townhall 12, I mean, honestly, I'm not sure. DJ coming in here, so let's see what DJ does. Can he get us another Townhall 11 triple, just to give us a little bit more hope here? Darian was very careful not to actually say the words Townhall 12 when he did an interview, so I'm not actually convinced. I hope Townhall 12 comes, I really do, but I'm not convinced that it is coming, just because of the way Darian spoke. Maybe he just did that to, you know, to kind of get people hoping and get the hype going a little bit. I don't know, but he didn't confirm Townhall 12. So, as they come forward here then, Lava Hounds cutting right across the base. They are going to leave them balloons behind like crazy. We need them haste spells in quick to get them balloons across, but they are coming in. They are going to catch up with the Lava Hounds, obviously. They are away from the single target Infernos just. It looks like they're within range, but thankfully they are out of the way of that single target Inferno. Balloons doing a bit of a trip here though to get that mortar. Did indeed miss that one. Defense is still getting tanked by the Lava Hound. What happened there? I thought there was 2 of them, but they've both gone down. I don't know if we have enough balloons to come and finish this off, guys. There's a lot of defenses at the back here. But let's just see. We really could have done, if we had a haste spell here to get through this air sweeper, I think we could have done it. But yeah, that's just very unfortunate, really. Very, very unfortunate. Yeah, it was looking good, Flip, wasn't it? It was looking good towards the 3-star, but unfortunately, just not to happen. Not Elite Gaming's day, you know, you can't win them all. You're not always at top of your game. War Whales have certainly put on a great show here. Let's come back across and see what's happening. We can indeed check a couple more attacks out, see if we can at least get some more stars on the board here. Grand coming in with the Boar Witch attack. Looks like we're coming in from that Town Hall compartment, so we will indeed, you know, at least get the 2-star here, I would think. And hopefully we can get a 3 and push things forward. Who knows? Ballers breaking in that wall in the middle there, going to allow them access to get that Town Hall, which is obviously nice. Unfortunately not to get that single Inferno, because if we'd have got that down, we've still got the Queen with her ability. It might have been pretty good in order to get the 3 here. Can that baller get it? Come on, one more shot, one more shot. Oh, there's more ballers there, but he goes after the skeleton. Oh, One more shot was all that was needed. Again, it's not going to matter actually. All of the troops have gone down here. Queen still with her ability. She might... too many defenses really, to be honest. With that ability though, I mean, it wouldn't have been difficult to call, to be honest. If that Inferno was down, we might have indeed got it. Let's just see how things go. Then we'll flip across to the rest of the war and see what happens. Yeah, Nick, better luck next time for Elite Gaming. You know what? I'm gutted that you've missed the other CWL streams because they've been so fun. Elite Gaming have come forward in the final hours and just blasted it. But today, just not our day. Just not able to do it. And it's, you know, it happens. We just have to regroup, pull back together, and, you know, come out fighting for the next one, really. Which I know for a fact that the guys over at Elite Gaming will do. Yeah, Flaming Gaming, it was a little bit of a strange one. I think it was very much an even matchup, to be honest. Would you look at that as well? If the bowler had have indeed got that Inferno down, we wouldn't have got the triple. We'd have run out of time. However, it would have been very close. So, looks like WHALES are going to win this war by 4 stars. Look at that. We had them on percent as well. So... just tried to get the percentage on the board there. I mean, I'm surprised we had them with so much percent, but we just lost a star. Obviously, DJ going for the triple on that one, not quite getting the 2. It was them Townhall 10s that got us. We didn't quite get the stars in the Townhall 10 region. WHALES just able to get the Townhall 10 v10 triples a little bit better than us. And at the end there, it was a case of really just throwing the 11s at it, practicing some attacks, and wow, Nick, I mean, honestly, I do really appreciate the donations. Honestly, don't feel like you need to donate that amount, honestly, but hey, I do appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. One of my moderators there over on YouTube, show him some love, guys. Some donation hype for sure. I am indeed going to go and add that to your amount as well, because it has to be done. Top monthly donation, that is another 3. In fact, yeah, I'll have to get my conversion chart up as well in order to make sure that we keep things across the board. So I am going to go ahead, I know we're ending the stream in a second, but I am going to go ahead and update the MVP for you, Nick, because you very much enjoy that, so I do appreciate it. Thank you as well, everyone over there on Twitch. I do know that we have it's obviously still working, because we have a good... I'm trying to work out how many viewers we have. Looks like we have 13 viewers over on Twitch, so thank you for dropping by and catching the rest of the war with us. Again, massive congratulations to WHALES. It's been a great war for them. They came out fighting and have indeed took the victory. So, WHALES are 3 for 1, sorry, in the CWL. Elite Gaming now go to 2 for 2. Fighting Irish, I do really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. I will naturally be starting to bring more stuff towards Twitch as well. I have the ability to stream on both platforms, so why wouldn't I do that? And again, you will be able to catch the next CWL war next week at the same time for Elite Gaming. I'm glad you guys have enjoyed it. I will be bringing recaps of the war as well. I will get that base in there. People asking for that Town Hall 9. It will be in the recap, so make sure to subscribe. They will hopefully be out tomorrow, the first batch of them. We're going to end the stream there. Thank you everyone for hanging out with me. Nick, my moderator over there on YouTube, thank you so much for the donations, my friend. Honestly, that is, it means so much when you guys donate like that. It really does. You know, I just do this for you guys to hang out and see Elite Gaming, and for you guys to pop a bit money across as well to help this setup is just absolutely great. So thank you so much. Thank you everyone that has indeed hung out for us and joined. I've been your host, Judo Sloth, and until next time, peace out, guys.